Hello, happy Sunday. So we are now located in my bedroom. You'll probably see some of them because they love their bedroom. So I'm using Colourpop Rock On. And I'm going to start with Rock My World. And yes, my fingernails are not perfect. I've been busy here. I posted a photo on my personal Facebook yesterday with that one. She was watching me, do my makeup. So I said, and I just, had like my hand in the picture and said that, she's watching, make sure my hair and makeup are good. And a friend commented something about, was it just a tip or something like that? Paint your fingernails because the fingertips or something, and I don't know. I don't even remember, but I told them that's okay. I'm busy making my home homey, and I don't stress on petty things like that. What is the name of that? Okay, I think Chasing Sunrises. And said, basically, I'm good, thank you, though, and, like, people have nothing better to do in their lives than worry about their fingernails, Like, I live my life, so sometimes my nails are not done, and I don't care. Okay, end of that rant. So, like I said, we are now in my bedroom. I think this will be the permanent place. One never knows, but okay, Revlon, and it's so worn away I can't really see it, but I know it's black liner. I was having that lighting issue everywhere, and I couldn't figure out why. And then the other day, I think I did. I think it was because the previous place that I was doing my makeup, the bedroom was very small, and the light couldn't, like, what would you say, evenly distribute, So I decided to try it in here, and it is better. It's still not, where I'd like it to be, but it's better. And I really like it in here. I thought it would drive me crazy, having something extra in my room, because I'm very picky about what is in my personal space, but it's somehow comforting and it makes me feel good. So I'll be back. L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. Okay, now I'm going to put Trail Mix on my lower lid. Lower lid? No. Lower lash line. Oh my god. It would look mighty funny if I had a lid down there, huh? Okay, I'm going to finish my mascara and I'll be back. Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Fair Ivory Foundation. And my hair is not great today. I have a catio and flooring to get started on, so I'm not too worried about, hair and stuff. But I did just want to put a little bit of makeup on. I was supposed to get started yesterday. This video might be a little longer than normal because I'm talking a lot. And I'm like kind of a natural born klutz. And anytime when my husband, was alive and well, and I would like pick up something sharp to open something or do something, or if I climbed on a ladder, he'd say, honey, are you sure you want to do this? Or honey, or sweetie, put the sharp object down, And so yesterday, what was the first thing? Oh, I was opening a box that had the flooring spacers in it, and I had a really sharp knife. And I don't remember how it happened, but for some reason, it just went across my hand, and I thought, oh, great, but somehow it didn't cut anything, thankfully. And then a little later, I thought, well, maybe I'll start on the catio since the flooring thing wasn't going so well. And so I had slippers on. Elf Light Blush palette. I'm going to use this one. And I stepped on, I had the floor like all over, the floor, because it had been acclimating, So I stepped on a piece of the flooring and slipped. And I did my ever so graceful ballerina dance, not, and was flailing all over the place. And my cat, he hauled paws out of there so quick. And eventually I ended up falling into the bar cart, which was a free gift from the flooring people because they didn't send me the correct amount of flooring. They shorted me a box, so they sent a bar cart instead, and I don't drink. But you would have thought I did with the dance I was doing. I call it the dance of doom. So after that, I said, you know what? History has shown me many times that when stuff starts going like this, it's best to give up, go sit in a soft bed, and don't do anything. So that's what I did yesterday. Okay, I'm going to pick a lip and I'll be back. Okay, Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation, Fair Ivory, Colourpop Rock On, and I used this one and this one. Revlon Black Liner, Infallible maybe? I can't read it. Maybelline Truffle Tease Lipstick, Elf Light Blush Palette, and I used that one. Okay, mascara. Where did I put you? L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Carbon Black. What else? I guess that's it. Hold on. Okay, here's a closer look at an unnatural light. Ooh, that's bright. And I will turn it all off and go to natural light. Okay, sorry, heard a noise. Here is the natural light. I'm really kind of looking forward to doing the catio. Children, Emily, babies. But I'm also not, just because I hate putting things together and doing things like that. I'm terrible at it. And I use language mostly inside my head that I normally wouldn't use. I used to always wonder, when men put stuff together, why they were always cussing and, and I found out. Ugh. That's the one thing my husband will always hear about now that he's gone, is when I have to put stuff together. Ugh. Anyway, I'm going to go get started, and I want to keep it under 10 minutes, so have a great Sunday. Bye.